your person will finally be in a committed relationship in August, as they are now available to choose you fully. I'm seeing them as a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and I'm also being shown the initials B and C are significant. And I see when it comes to this person, it's not that they weren't interested or that they didn't see your value up until this time. It feels like this is quite the opposite, in fact. This is somebody who has always found you attractive. They've always saw you as an ideal partner, but it feels like they understood that they couldn't truly give all of themselves. They didn't have the energy, the capacity, the ability to prioritize this fully. This feels like the kind of person who probably says yes to too many things. I feel like this person could be very ambitious, very career driven, someone who has a lot of obligations in their life, and someone who up until you arrive didn't seem like they were really prioritizing a relationship or prioritizing partnership. But as Venus enters Libra, it feels like everything's changing for this person, which you can even check using Astra's astrological transit feature. I want you to first pull up the transit feature, and then I want you to type in, how will Venus entering Libra shift my dynamic with my Earth sign? For many of you, you will feel a very strong and immediate effect from this transit. As the beginning of August and into the mid-August, they will start to re-envision relationships, partnerships, what they value, what is important to them, and what they need to do to take meaningful steps towards ensuring that they can create a foundation for a relationship that lasts. I feel again for this person for a long time, they have kept you at arm's length. And it wasn't because they didn't care. It was because they felt like they couldn't give you what you deserved. But it also feels like it was because their values in some ways were misaligned. And as they start to prioritize what they truly value, as they shift into this place in which they're prioritizing partnership as a core value, they will prioritize you. You all of a sudden become at the center of their life, and you become their first focus, and someone that they will continue to invest in and grow with over time. I see that this is the kind of person who, when they do want something and when they prioritize something, it grows, it becomes successful. So this is someone who is going to start to shift into that energy with you in this relationship, and you are going to see some acceleration here quite quickly. I feel as well that this person now knows that that means they have to simplify other areas of their life. I definitely feel like this person could work in business, sales, or even like legal fields. I'm seeing a lot of contracts or paperwork being done, and you could work in those fields as well. But I feel again like simplifying and releasing themselves from old obligations and even some old expectations, and finally allowing themselves to really prioritize what is important. I also feel like they sense that this moment is destined in some way, and that they're being asked by the universe to move out of the state in which they prioritize everything, perhaps to their detriment and even to a level of unhappiness, which I feel like they don't express to you openly. This is definitely somebody who has a good poker face. But finally now again, like prioritizing what they actually feel like brings them happiness and fulfillment and joy, which is you.